Today I'm going to show you how to repair a pneumatic air hose, and additionally I'm going to show you a new compressor that I purchased. That's up next here on Bud's Odd Jobs. Now the reason I have a need to repair the hose, formerly I had the hose run from the compressor up the corner of this wall up to where you see the molding in the top. I had it actually go into or above that ceiling panel. That's where I developed a leak. I had spliced it previously, and it used to run over to where you see this beam. That area right there where the beam is, it came out of the wall there, and it just runs across this beam over to my hose reel. It's a real nice hose reel. It actually contains 50 feet of air hose, and I'll show you in just a minute. It's also spring loaded so that it will retract right back into the reel. So when I need to use the hose, I simply pull this hose out, and I can reach way down into the driveway, and when I need to put air in my truck tires. And then when I'm done, well, first of all, I should explain that when you're pulling this out, when you get to the point where it ticks, you can release, and it stays out so that you don't have the spring tension on it. And then when you're ready to pull it back, you just get beyond that point and release the hose. And it easily winds right back up into the reel. And it also pivots on that mounting bracket in order to give me some flexibility when I'm extracting the hose. It's a legacy hose reel, and its capacity is 50 feet of the 3/8 inch air hose, and it's item number L8250, legacy plastic reel. Okay, so because I don't want to remove the trim and the sealing in order to repair the hose, I decided just to reroute the hose. So I had enough additional hose that I'm just going down along the baseboard and over to the middle of the garage, where then I ran it up. You can see it going up the wall here, up to that beam, and I'm just going to then splice the hose together at that juncture up by the trim. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that together. I'm going to need my 2 hose clamps and the splicer, and we'll hook her. I'm using a Cobalt 3/8 inch hose repair kit. So the kit comes with 3 hose clamps. This is the piece that I'm going to use. It's to splice the 2 pieces of hose together, and also comes with a hose end. Actually, I'm just going to use 2 of the clamps and the splicer. Here's my new compressor. It's from California Air Tools. It is the Ultra Quiet Air Compressor, model 2010A. I really like this compressor, and I like to compare this to my former compressor. So this is my former compressor, referred to as a pancake compressor. And the thing that I really like about my new compressor, when they say ultra quiet, it stands up to that name. So the reason I replaced my former compressor was that I had a diaphragm go bad, and I had a couple other issues with it. Repaired it a couple times, and I just decided that I was going to go ahead and purchase another one. One of the reasons I didn't like it very much is when it would run, it would be so loud you could hear it in the house. To give you a demonstration, now I know this isn't scientific, but I've downloaded an app for a decibel meter, and right now with ambient sound here, it's somewhere around 66 to 70. Just wanted you to hear the noise level. As you may or may not know, 85 decibels is the level at which hearing protection is typically prescribed. So this is the normal sound range, and we're going to turn on the compressor and get a reading here to see just how loud this is. So I think, as you can see, it peaked over 85 decibels pretty consistently. Pretty loud compressor. Well, let's compare that to the California Air Tools compressor. Okay, so here we are with the California Air Tools ultra quiet air compressor, and we're going to turn this on and see what kind of comparable reading we get with it. So quite a noticeable difference, I think you can see. It was probably averaging, well, it shows an average around 75.5 decibels compared to the other compressor, which was easily above 95 decibels. So a noticeable difference in sound. And when this is running, I cannot hear it inside the house. So allow me to do a side-by-side comparison of the noise levels. Let's first start with the California Air Tools compressor. So this versus this. This versus this. So I did purchase this unit through Amazon. Has some really good reviews on there. It's one of Amazon's picks. I'll leave a link in the description below in case you want to check out those reviews or see more information about this unit. I'm not paid to advertise this, so I'm just excited about it because of the way it operates so quietly and does a really nice job for me. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Really appreciate it. My concept on this channel is fairly straightforward. As I am confronted with issues around the home, as I go to fix those issues, I just grab my camera and kind of record the steps I take to do that repair. So I think you'll find some useful content on this channel, and if you haven't had a chance, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and when you subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell. What that does is make sure that when I release new content, you get notification that it's out there and available for viewing. Appreciate you watching today. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. And check out those links below if you want more information, either on the California Air Tools compressor or the Legacy self-retracting hose reel. I'll leave links in the description below. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time.